Here's the thing nobody tells you about SEO. You don't have a keyword problem. You don't have a backlink problem. You have an architecture problem. Most founders publish articles without a system. They write on a topic, they hit publish, they move on. And 6 months later, they look at their analytics and they have 40 articles, inconsistent traffic, and the topical authority of a sticky note. 40 pieces of content, all politely ignoring each other. The fix isn't more content. The fix is building the strategy document first. The single source of truth that defines what you are, who you're targeting, how your site is structured, and exactly how every piece of content fits into a funnel. Today I'm going to walk you through how Full Stack Data Solutions built theirs using the framework from Will Cannon's SEO playbook over at UpLead. That playbook is the backbone of everything in this video. Will gives it away free, and I'll drop a link so you can grab the whole thing yourself. Every section, real examples, no theory. Let's get into it. First section of any SEO strategy document is entirely definition. Google doesn't just read your pages, it builds a model of what you are. If that model is fuzzy, your rankings are inconsistent. If it's sharp, Google services you for everything in your territory. Entity definition is the process of telling Google exactly what your brand does, who it serves, and why it matters, with enough consistency across your site that Google can't misread it. For Full Stack Data Solutions, that definition is one sentence. Full Stack Data Solutions help tech workers and solo founders build profitable SaaS businesses using AI, GraphQL, and modern automation stacks. That sentence appears on the homepage, the About page, the first paragraph of every pillar page, every place Google looks to understand what this brand is. Your entity statement needs 3 components: who you serve, what you help them do, and the outcome you deliver. Write the sentence, put it everywhere. Consistency is the mechanism. Section 2 is target audience search intent, but not in the vague, understand your customer sense. I mean the exact queries your audience types when they're stuck, scared, or evaluating options. Full Stack Data Solutions serves tech workers and solo founders. Their searches cluster around 5 areas: how to start a solo tech business, AI tools for solo developers, how to build a side project that makes money, GraphQL tutorials and best practices, and this one matters, how to build income outside your tech job before the layoffs hit. The last one is a fear search, high emotion, high intent, high conversion. Your strategy document maps 5 to 7 queries to each emotional state your audience is in: curious, frustrated, and ready to decide. Then you build content for each state with a call to action that matches the intent. Here's a mistake that wastes the most content effort: writing 1 article per keyword. 1 article on content marketing for founders, another on LinkedIn content strategy, another on how to get found on Google. 3 articles, same query set. Google picks up 1 URL, shows it for all 3, and lets your other 2 pages compete against each other in a cage match you set up yourself. Modern SEO is query set driven. You find the cluster of related queries Google serves together, and you write 1 comprehensive article covering all of them. Full Stack Data Solutions runs 4 topic hubs: the Solo Founder Hub, with a pillar covering everything about building a SaaS as a solo developer; the AI Automation Hub, covering tools, stacks, and automation for indie builders; the GraphQL and Technical Hub, covering best practices and tutorials; and the Career Escape Hub, covering how to build income outside of traditional tech jobs. Each hub has 1 pillar article, and that pillar covers the entire query set, every related thing someone might search about that topic. To find your keyword sets, open Ahrefs Keyword Explorer, search your core topic, and click clusters by parent topic. The groups Google has already formed. These are your query sets, 1 URL per cluster. With your query sets mapped, you build architecture, hub and spoke. Every topic area has a pillar page, the hub, and a set of cluster pages, the spokes. Every cluster page links to its pillar. Every pillar links back to all clusters. This closed loop signals to Google this site owns this topic. Not 1 article about it, a complete knowledge system around it. For Full Stack Data Solutions, the Solo Founder Hub looks like this. Pillar: how to build a SaaS as a solo developer. Cluster: AI tools for solo founders, GraphQL versus REST for SaaS, how to build income outside your tech job, support content, frequently asked questions pages, checklists, quick guides, all interconnected. URL structure matters here too. Bad, fullstackdatasolutions.com/post/12345/how to build a SaaS. Good, fullstackdatasolutions.com/solo SaaS guide. Short, descriptive, keyword focused. Every URL tells Google what the page covers. No dates, no post numbers. Rankings are relevance plus technical performance. Best content in the world loses to a faster, cleaner page. 3 technical priorities in full stack data solution strategy. Core web vitals. Your LCP, your largest content paint, needs to be under 2.5 seconds. Deliver your hero image with the fetch priority high. Don't lazy load it. Defer non-critical JavaScript. Use server rendered HTML for critical copy. And this matters for AI citation eligibility too, because LLMs can't parse JavaScript rendered content. Image optimization, every image under 100 KB, tiny PNG or squish. Alt text that includes the target keyword naturally, not screenshot 1/PNG, which tells Google nothing and tells the screen reader even less. With solo founder SaaS, dashboard showing MMRR and churn metrics. .png. Structured data, JSON-LD for entity info on pillar pages, FAQ schema on every mini fact section. This increases your eligibility for AI overviews and featured snippets significantly. I use Markdown files, which I created a library to translate them into HTML files with Open Graph data, which you can see here. And if you want, you can download this library and use it yourself. I will put a link in the description. This section is where most people lose ranking in the AI era. Google AI overviews, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, they all pull from structured, clearly attributed question-answer content. Your beautiful 600-word meandering intro about your journey, never cited. Question-based headings with direct answers, that's what gets pulled. Kevin Inget's research on 546,000 AI overviews found that content using a specific heading hierarchy was cited 40% more often. Full Stack Data Solutions uses this structure. H1, article title. H2, direct answer. 2 to 3 sentences answering the main query immediately. H2, what is the main topic? H2, most relevant question from the query set. Follow-up questions. Then FAQs with 3 Q&As and FAQ schema markup. And then the conclusion. Every new full stack data solution article includes what we call an AIO-ready content module, a direct answer block at the top, an evidence block with 1 to 3 citations, and many fact sections with schema, a last updated timestamp, and a source footer. Mary Hines research shows fact-checking snippets dramatically increases AI citation rates. The formula: direct answer first, then attribution to an authoritative source, then supporting context, answer, source, expand. Content types map to funnel stages. Not every article serves the same purpose. Tofu, top of funnel, is educational content for people who don't know you yet. Deep guides, how-to frameworks. The full stack data solution solo founder hub pillar is Tofu. The AI tools guide is Tofu. The content builds authority and drives newsletter signups. Mofu, middle of funnel, is listicles and tool roundups for people who are comparing options, 25 best AI tools for indie hackers, best automation stacks for solo SaaS founders. People evaluating options are ready to subscribe. Mofu content feeds the email list. Bofu, bottom of funnel, is comparison and alternative content for people close to a decision. Fu, bottom of funnel, is comparison alternative content for people close to a decision. GraphQL versus REST, which should you use for your SaaS? Competitor pricing 2026 comparisons. Nobody searches a pricing page for fun. People searching competitor pricing are 72 hours from a decision. Credit card already half out. Bofu drives conversions. The blog funnel flows. High intent content attracts. Strategic CTAs convert to email. Email nurture sequence to close. The strategy document assigns every article a funnel stage before it's written. Let me rapid fire the remaining sections because each one matters. Content update calendar, BOFU, content reviewed every 3 months. MOFU, every 6 months. TOFU, every 12 months. Use a 3-dimensional update framework. Check for outdated facts, missing entities, and keywords with Search Console and Ahrefs, and missing topics by auditing competitor H2s. Internal linking. Every cluster links to its pillar. Every pillar links to all clusters. Every new article gets 2 to 4 contextual internal links with descriptive anchor text, ad-related reading boxes in your pages pointing towards BOFU. Off-page strategy. The seed method focuses link building on 3 page types: homepage, pillar articles, and BOFU content. Community engagement first, link insertions over guest posts. Reddit participation builds AI search presence that paid advertising just can't. AI era adoption. Entity ownership, citation optimization, multi-platform presence. Track brand mentions and AI overviews. Monitor how often you appear in ChatGPT and Perplexity answers. Tools like ZipTie, Profound, or Peak AI track AI citations. Tool stack, Ahrefs for keyword research, Surfer SEO for content optimization, Google Search Console for performance, Notion for planning, ZipTie for AI overview tracking, Beehive and Mautic for email. And content calendar rhythm, 1 article per week, 5 social posts repurposed from the article, 1 newsletter, 52 articles per year, all from 1 engine running 1 hub at a time. The strategy document isn't a planning exercise, it's the architecture that makes every article you publish compound instead of disappear. Build the document first, define your entity, map your query sets, structure every post for AI systems from day 1. Then write. Links to everything mentioned are in the description, including Will Cannon's full SEO playbook, which is free at iamwillcannon.com/free resources. That's a framework this whole document is built on. So go grab it, and I'll see you in the next video.